handiwork from today. Cut down a bamboo forest in the garden. Made a bit of a mess, but Dad's thinking. Dad's planning on setting on fire today apparently.
That's definitely the case.
Well, Dad and I have just had a competition to playing darts. Did I win the first one? Oh no, I was the first one to 301, but apparently you have to end on a double, and Dad was the first one to finish on a double, so Dad ended up winning. But we're currently playing round the clock. I don't know if that's the proper name, but that's the name Dad's calling it. And I am on 9 and Dad is on 7, so we'll continue maybe tomorrow. Right now Dad has gone inside getting ready for tea, and we've just lit the barbecue because it's such a nice night. It's not the sunniest, it hasn't been the sunniest all day, and it rained briefly at like 12ish, 1ish, but it's still really warm. Like, I'm literally in a little cami and crop trousers, so yeah, it's still a nice day. We've been busy doing the bamboo, like I said, so we're going to set that on fire later tonight, hopefully. We'll see. It's a bit of a shame that the weather's taken a slight turn for the worst. It's been raining pretty much all day today. We were trying to wait for it to clear, but we decided to have a quick change of plans and we're heading to Betsy Coward instead. I always pronounce it wrong, that's not the Welsh pronunciation, but it'll do. It's where my dad used to have his cottage. Conwyn Falls, which is a nice little waterfall park near Betsy Coward, and then we went to Betsy Coward, had a lunch in a pub before going to some other falls near there. So it was a really nice day overall. The views at the top of this hill were absolutely gorgeous, but we just got back, waiting for Dad's girlfriend to get in, and then we're going to have tea. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm having a little bit of a later start. I actually managed to lie until about 9:30, which is quite good for me because I haven't been able to sleep past 9 for ages. But yeah, I think it's just a mixture of the heat, especially because this is like a super thick duvet, and the birds outside, so I'm having to open the windows, and then the birds and all the feeders are right outside, so they're waking me up at like 5 a.m, which isn't the funnest. So I've quickly got ready and I've just had a smoothie. I think we're going to get going. The weather's actually alright today, so we are heading to Chester. We were going to go to the zoo, but I think we're just going to the town now. So my dad's girlfriend's on a half day, so we are waiting for her to finish work, then we're going to pick her up on the way because it's kind of halfway to Chester where she works. And then, yeah, just going to enjoy the afternoon in Chester, hopefully with the sun. Back from Chester. It's kind of, I've never been to Chester, but to me it kind of reminded me of like a try-hard York. So it's nice, but it's not somewhere I want to repeatedly go back to specifically to see it. But yeah, I'm still absolutely stuffed from lunch, so the plan is to just have something like fruit for tea and then hopefully get an early night ready for tomorrow. So we are just heading out on a quick walk from the house. Apparently it's going to take about 4 hours, so I'm being prepared and taking some food because it'll probably take 6. Only 4 hours according to them, but 4 hours is a pretty long walk for me. So yeah, taking some supplies and heading off. It was actually really nice, really pretty. It wasn't too tiring, so it was alright. I think we ended up doing just over 7 miles, so a little bit longer than they told me, but not as long as I anticipated, which was fine. And we stopped at the pub on the way home just for a quick drink. But no one wants to play darts or table tennis at the moment, so I'm going to do some work on my laptop and then head downstairs once Dad's finished watching his US Open match. They're all replays at the moment, so I'm not too interested. But it's a bit of a shame. I was just watching the start of one of them, and the arenas are so quiet. Like Wimbledon is completely packed whenever I go, and the US Opens just seems like they haven't sold any tickets, which is always a shame when you've got players playing, and good players at that. The weather luckily looks to be clearing up. It has been raining all morning, and the original plan was to go to Lake Fernwyn this afternoon, but we're now going to head to Welsh Pool and do a pretty walk along the canal apparently. So hopefully the weather stays clear, but I've got my walking stuff on anyway, just to be on the safe side. And I'm wearing my walking boots, so it doesn't matter too much if it rains. It'll just be a little bit more enjoyable if the sun stays. biggest hill in the history of hills. Oh, I am hot, tired, and very sweaty. Finally made it to the top. It did eventually finish, and now we're heading downhill. Thank God. After that ridiculous hill, we ended up finding a path back down to the canal, and we went to a little garden centre, but it was really big and it had like everything going for it. So we stopped for a quick cake there, although I wasn't very impressed with the offerings, so we ended up getting some cake to bring home, and then we had like an hour chilling before having fajitas for tea. I am now running a bath. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I brought a bath bomb there because my feet are killing me and I just need some R&R while I wash my hair. And then we're going to watch a film tonight because it's my last night here, so that's the plan. Hopefully I don't fall asleep during the film. This is the bath bomb I got. It's not quite lush, but I quite like lime smell, scent. So we'll give it a go. We have just come back from the garden centre. We had to cut the trip a bit short because Dad's borrowed a mulcher from one of his friends and they now need it back, which is a bit of a shame, so we're going to head back out in a couple of minutes, and I think we're going to go to Lake Thermy. Head and the makeup looks face. I have just woken up from a night shift. I've got another night shift tonight, but I realised I haven't ended this vlog, so I had a lovely time in Wales. I ended up driving back to the farm, picking up my stuff, and then driving to Chesterfield the next morning. So yeah, back to reality for me, back to being a student midwife, working hard, hopefully playing hard. But that's the end of today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.